Alright, so now I'm going to introduce you to a really cool exercise called the inverted row. And I love this exercise because it mimics a bent over row or a bent over, any type of rowing movement that you do for your lats or your back without the danger of potentially injuring your lower back. So anytime you do a typical bent over dumbbell row or a bent over straight bar row, you have the potential to injure yourself if you don't keep proper form. And then there's a lot of people who have back issues. I know I personally, genetically, my family has a lot of back issues, and now that I've turned 40, I'm very, very cautious of my exercise selection. And so I like to use this exercise in place of a row because it's good for overall longevity of my back. Now at the same exact time, what I love about this is if you're a beginner, you can adjust the angle on this inverted row to make it easier, where if you're intermediate or advanced, you can go ahead and adjust the angle to make it more difficult. So what I've done is here's a Smith machine, and I place this bar at an angle to where we're going to get underneath it, and we're going to mimic a row with our body weight. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay underneath the bar, okay? And we'll go ahead and I'm going to reach up, and you'll notice that I'm going to put my body weight, I'm going to lift my butt up off the floor, and the whole idea is to keep my body straight. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and do like a pull-up motion, but this instead it's going to be a row. I'm going to exhale up, inhale down, I'm going to fight it. I'm going to pull up fast, exhale, and inhale down, nice and slow, exhale, inhale down. It's a great way to do a row. Okay, now there's a couple alternatives that you can do with this. You can switch your grip, okay? You can go narrow grip, so you're kind of mimicking a narrow grip row. So you're pulling up like this and inhale down. Remember, don't bend those wrists. Keep them straight and use those elbows and keep your chin up. Like this, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and give you another grip variation. You can go ahead and do a under grip, which is similar to a chin up. And you want to do about shoulder width. You go ahead and get my body straight. I'm going to drive again. I'm not going to bend my wrist or pull with my biceps or my forearms. I'm going to use my elbows and my back to drive myself up. Exhale up. Inhale down. Okay? Now, it's a little bit more difficult because you see that the more that my body gets horizontal to the floor, the more difficult it becomes. So if you're a beginner, you can go ahead and move this up a couple notches, and now you can position your body to be more in an upright position and do the same exact movements. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down, and again, you can go ahead and take your grip, bring in a narrow grip like this if you want, keeping that body nice and straight. Exhale up, inhale back. Then we can go ahead and do that under grip as well, which is similar to the chin up, in the same exact motion. Exhale up, inhale back. Now again, the big mistake that I see on these back exercises, when people are going to row, whether it's narrow grip, wide grip, under grip, they tend to want to turn their wrist and bring their forearms and other muscle groups into the movement. It's important. You keep that wrist nice and straight and focus on those elbows. So no matter what the grip is, you want to drive the elbow backwards and pull with this back muscle. That's an introduction to the inverted row.